Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm so happy you're here today because I'm going to be doing some decluttering and organizing in my kitchen. I would be so happy if you hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to give you a tour around my kitchen and show you inside of the cabinets and drawers and even the pantry. Sometimes seeing how other people organize can really help us and inspire us to find new ideas or solutions or even help with decluttering. This is the cabinet that I keep all of my dishes in and my storage containers. This cabinet is right behind my dishwasher. I love keeping all of these plates and bowls right behind the dishwasher because these are the things I use most often. And when it's time to put them away, it's super quick and convenient and easy to open the dishwasher and take the things out and quickly and efficiently put them away on the shelves. I have some storage containers here that I can part with. I save these to give to friends when they come to visit, and I want to give them some leftovers to take home, some desserts or some treats to take with them. However, when I do use these disposable containers, my friends are so kind, they always feel obligated to wash them and bring them back, even though I tell them just put them in the recycling when you're done. So I'll go ahead and recycle these. I'll just put them in a recycling bag and take them out to my recycle bin. Instead, I'll just keep these styrofoam containers from the Dollar Tree. When I send things home with my friends in these, then they can easily just throw them away and they don't have to feel that they need to bring them back. Moving right on down from this big cabinet, right underneath, across from the dishwasher, I have my silverware drawer. I just keep all of my silverware organized right here in this drawer with this divider and my serving utensils. It's so easy to take these out of the dishwasher and turn around and put them right away in the drawer. Right next to that is my spice drawer, and I just completely cleaned out and organized and decluttered almost half of these spices. These are the ones I have left, and they're nice and orderly. I'll show you just how I did it. I'm going to get busy going through everything in my spice drawer. I have so many spices and seasonings in here that are older or I don't even use. So today's the day I'm going to go through and clear them out once and for all. Then I'll take the ones out of another drawer that are excess and I'll put them in here and get rid of anything that needs to be thrown out. My parsley container is low. I'm going to get this refilled and then I'll be able to throw away this big plastic jar. Moving right along with the cinnamon, I'll just keep working away until all of my small glass bottles are full and the large plastic ones are ready to be recycled. Paprika is something I really do use. I love putting it on hard-boiled eggs. This is a container I keep pepper in, and I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with this big plastic bottle, and this will be another one that I can get out of the way. I'll take any of these items that come from restaurants and throw these out. I'm going to take all the jars out and start cleaning everything that goes in the drawer. And once everything's really good and clean, I'll put everything back, but only the things I really use. I bought these really nice trays from IKEA a few years ago. They have a really nice rubber grip and they have a rubber grip on the bottom. They work really great in my spice drawer, and I have two of these. In the middle, I have this tray that I bought from Marshall's on clearance. It has a rubber lining right in the middle and rubber feet on the bottom. It's a perfect thing to put in my spice drawer to put all of the spice jars. The spices that I've already filled the jar, for instance, this Italian seasoning is excess, so I'm going to put it in the very back of the drawer. I'll start filling up the drawer with the glass bottles first, because I know exactly where they go. I'll take these little baking spices and put these in the back of the drawer off to the side. I only use these around the holidays. My spice drawer is completely orderly and cleaned out. It was great filling up all these jars and getting rid of all the extra ones I don't need. Now I have a few big jars on the side Then I'll use to refill the smaller ones, and then once I do that, I'll be able to throw them away. And then I won't buy any extra ones unless I really need them or really like them. Look how many jars I have. I was able to take these out. I had extra ones in a drawer, and now the drawer is cleaned out, and all of these will be able to go in the recycling tomorrow. This is a drawer that I kept all of those extra spices in. Now I just have a few big jars here and some peppercorns, and I keep some extra kitchen supplies here, things that I don't use very often. Under the silverware drawer, I really like this drawer because it's organized so nicely. I have these couple little dividers here, and this is where I keep all of the little lunch prep containers and things that I send to work with my husband. I really love these pull-out drawers. You can get these and install them. I am so fortunate and happy and grateful that my house already had these when I moved in. They're so handy, and it makes it so nice to be able to reach everything in the back. Here I just have a small crock pot, and I have a hot water pitcher and an egg cooker. Beside that cabinet and underneath the spice drawer, I keep all of my cooking utensils here. I need to go through these and take out some and donate or throw away the extra. I think I'll get busy on that in just a few minutes. This is a regular pull-out drawer as well, and I just have 4 little divider trays right here in the drawer, and one more across the back to hold all of the whisks. In the pull-out drawer underneath where I keep my utensils, I have my colander, I have a mixing bowl with a handle, and 2 glass Pyrex dishes, a large and a small. The smaller one is inside, and I just have some taco holders right here. These things are all very convenient and very useful when I'm cooking and baking. Now let me show you under my range top. This is where I like to keep all of my baking pans. I have a large pizza pan and some baking sheets, large and small. And of course, a roll of paper towels is very handy here. On the other side, on this pull-out drawer, I keep my griddle and 2 skillets. I keep a paper towel in between so they don't get scratched up. And my husband's favorite cooking spatula is there handy for him to find easily. Underneath in this pull-out drawer, I keep 2 pans and an extra lid that goes on the skillet. Now moving on to the left of the range top, I have these 2 drawers and cabinets. And in this drawer, I really love this wonderful heavy-duty divider tray that I purchased from IKEA online. I've had it for a couple years and it is wonderful, and I keep my can opener here, ice cream scoops, some little vegetable scrubbers, meat tenderizer, some thermometers, a little rasp to grate some garlic, and here's a pasta spoon, here's some little tongs and silicone brushes. I don't need this one, I can take this out. And here I have some salad tongs, and this drawer holds so much and it's so easy to find everything I need. And this cabinet underneath is where my husband keeps all of his barbecue things. And then on the other side, we've installed this wonderful pull-out heavy-duty rack where he keeps all of his seasonings and spices for barbecue. Underneath, he has some sauces and some barbecue gloves and a couple of trays on the side. Up above, I have another matching IKEA tray. These trays are really great. I keep my scoops over here, a peeler, some offset spatulas, egg separator, and a couple of straws, some measuring spoons, some more door forks, and some pens and markers so that I can label things and put these labels on foods that I put in the refrigerator and freezer. Up above to the left of the range top is a cabinet where I just keep some extra things. I have some paper plates. We don't use those very often, but they're handy to have. And then just some other cooking items. Salt, pepper. Here I have some extracts in all different flavors. Some extra little bowls for certain different events. Some vanilla. And down here I keep my oils. I have coconut oil, some ghee, some olive oil, avocado oil, and salt and peppers. Moving on to the other side, I have a basket with extra vitamins and extra salt. I always keep a cake mix or brownie mix up above for short notice company. And these are some dessert plates I just use occasionally. Some measuring cups, a water bottle koozie for when it's hot out. Down below, I have measuring cups, some fiber and protein drinks, and vitamins. And of course, this is where I keep all of my little notes from my husband, Alan. Moving on over my microwave oven, in this cabinet, I have all sorts of things, cake mixes and mixing bowls, loaf pans, all of the baking things that I use occasionally, a cake carrier, and some extra dishes for holidays. Moving right on down past the microwave and underneath the oven, I have this great big drawer. This drawer is wonderful. It holds so many things. It has some cooling racks and silpats, muffin pans and metal and silicone, a couple of big serving platters, a couple of different lids for big pans, and a big metal baking pan. Above my refrigerator, I have some miscellaneous Christmas dishes and some extra plastic pitchers. To the left of my refrigerator, in this cabinet, I put things up in the top that I don't use very often. These are some serving pieces, and I have my lemon juicer, a pie plate, some glasses that we use for special occasions, some mugs, some everyday glasses, and some containers that are disposable, and some silverware that I put in my husband's lunch. I have the cups and the glasses here very handy. We don't use them often, but when we do, they're easy to get to and easy to put away. Moving on to underneath my kitchen sink, I'll show you what I have under here. It's not very orderly, but it works really well. Here I have some hot pads on the door, some dishwashing liquid, some cleaning vinegar, and stainless steel cleaner. On the other side, under the sink, this is where I keep my cooking gloves and my cleaning gloves. We also keep all of our cutting boards right here where they're easy to get to. And I have a really nice rubber mat underneath everything. These cutting boards are in a rack that holds them nice and neat. To the right of my kitchen sink, I keep all of my knives right in this drawer. This knife rack is wonderful and it holds the knives really well. I also keep a letter opener because this is where we open all of our letters. Right here at the kitchen counter when the mail comes in every day. I have a pizza cutter here, a bottle brush, a pair of scissors for kitchen items, and some kitchen shears. Underneath my knife drawer, I have all of my extra kitchen washcloths and towels and some extra hot pads. I'm going to be going through this drawer and clearing out all of the old towels, and I'm going to replace them with some brand new ones. I'll do that in just a little bit. Underneath that drawer, I have all of my extra things that I use occasionally, but not often. And I have some extra jars here of pepper that were on sale, and some extra seasonings here that I don't need to use daily. Once these are gone, I won't be replacing them. I only purchased these because they were an extraordinary deal. Here I have a couple of ladles and a big metal scoop, and some extra wooden spoons and an extra bottle brush. Let's move on to the pantry. This is my pantry and I'm so happy. I really love having this pantry to put so many extra things. And this bin up above, I have some replacement kitchen items that I don't really need right now, but I really liked having them, and so I bought some replacements that I'll have when my current ones wear out. I have a Dutch oven there and some foil baking pans. These are things up here my husband uses when he barbecues. Some extra large heavy-duty foil and gloves, and some barbecue food wrap. I have some extra paper towels in the back because they're great to have when we're barbecuing. Here I have my coffee pot and some coffee pods. In this box, I have my dehydrator and a big roasting pan and a hot travel bag. I put some contact paper on these boxes and labeled them so that way they would look so much nicer stored on the shelf in my pantry. Moving on, I have my calendar and my husband's lunch bins, a pitcher, a serving plate, a beautiful cup for my son for Christmas. It's a Disney cup. And then I have an extra napkin holder for when we have barbecue food. It's great to put out extra napkins for our friends. And then a couple serving trays, some hand wipes that I love taking with me when I go out shopping. They're great to have to wipe down the cart and wipe my hands. And I have some big freezer bags here. I love having extra freezer bags, so when we buy large quantities of meat, we can divide it up. And here's a bin I have for everyday paper towels, some extra sandwich bags. Down below here, I have extra storage bags, trash bags, and in this container, I love keeping my foil, some extra parchment paper, and wax paper. It's all there handy, easy to get to. Extra foil sheets, a container with some granola bars for when we travel. Oh, and there are the new kitchen towels. I'm going to replace the old kitchen towels with these kitchen towels and put these out in the drawer. A few miscellaneous items. Here I have these nutcrackers and seafood shell crackers. I'm going to take the seafood shell crackers out and I'll be donating these nutcrackers. We never buy nuts in the shell, and so I don't need to keep all of these. So these will be going to the donation center. I have some storage containers, and I just purchased these wonderful big flat skewers at Walmart. I got a set of 4. They're really nice because they're nice and flat, and it keeps the food from turning. Once you put it on, it doesn't spin and turn around. It stays nice and straight. So I'll be keeping these along with the bamboo ones that are disposable, and then I'll donate these old ones. I've collected an entire bag of things going around through the kitchen filming this video. This is where I keep all of my salad items here. When I make homemade salads, I have salad shakers and honey and different seasoning packets. So it's nice to have all of this handy, and the apple cider vinegar, and I have some red wine vinegar too that I always keep in this bin, and some air fryer liners. Moving on down to the next shelf, I have some seafood packets here that are great for lunches, and some granola bars. I keep just a few small canned items and seasonings and flavor packets here. Some apple juice for barbecuing, and some extra storage containers. In this little bin, I have all of my sprinkles for baking. So many fun sprinkles. I'm going to use these up and then not replace them until I really need to. In the back basket here, I have all of my baking things that go with my stand mixer and my hand mixers in here, my rolling pin, and some cupcake liners. This is a snack basket here that we just keep different things in. We have some meat sticks in here now, some drink flavor packets, and all of my baking supplies. They're all in these 2 baskets, and when I use these up, I'm not going to stock up, so these will not be as full as they are right now. Moving down to the next shelf are the disposable storage containers to send food home with my friends, a large crock pot, a serving board, my air fryer, pasta pot, and blender. I have water on the bottom shelf underneath on the floor. Then here I have a receipt drawer, a battery drawer full of batteries. You never can have enough batteries. And then I just keep plastic bags here. They're really easy to get to. And then we have our computer printer. It's right here handy with extra paper. And then I just have some jarred food items that are really heavy, and I just set them right here on the floor. To the left of my refrigerator, I have this drawer where I keep all of my plastic wraps, twist ties, storage bags, bag clips, and plastic wrap. Let me show you what this drawer looked like before it looked like this. This is the drawer where I keep plastic wraps and sandwich bags of all sizes. I purchased this clear acrylic organizer at Marshall's on clearance. I'll be able to put this inside the drawer to organize all of the sandwich bags and lunch bags of all different sizes and shapes. I'll start filling it with all of the bags and see how much room I have left. I really like this style of bread bag. It's just a plain plastic bag, and I'll put these in the large opening at the very end. I really like these snack size bags from the Dollar Tree. I'll put these right here in the front where I don't get them mixed up with the sandwich bags. In the center, I'll put all of the twist ties that go to the bread bags. In this clear acrylic bin, I'll put all of the tips I have that I use to secure packages and bags in my kitchen. I'll clean and vacuum and dust everything out as I go. I already had this long clear acrylic tray. It'll be perfect for my freezer bags. The tray with the clips will work really nice right here in the front corner. It fits perfectly. Right along the side there'll be plenty of room for my wax paper and my plastic wrap. And with that, the drawer is complete. It's so much more orderly, and I'll easily be able to get everything out so much nicer than I was before. Now that we have this drawer in order, let me show you what I have beneath it. This cabinet has 2 pull-out drawers, and this is where I keep my favorite casserole baking dishes. I have a couple little loaf pans, some little pie pans, some silicone muffin cups, and a little triple serving tray. Underneath that drawer is where I keep my toaster, my food processor, and this little spice grinder. I am so happy you were here. I had so much fun going through my spice drawer and emptying out all of those excess bottles. It was great decluttering along the way as well. I had the skewers, the nutcrackers, the silicone brush, several spatulas, and cooking items that I needed to replace. All of those will be donated, and I had all of my new kitchen towels to put in the drawer when I took all of the old ones away, as well as pot holders. I had some extra pitchers and a couple of extra serving dishes that I was able to declutter and clear out of my kitchen as well. It feels so much nicer to have everything organized. Oh, let's not forget all of the disposable containers. They're all gone as well. I'm so happy you were here. I appreciate it so much, and I would really be glad if you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.